is yours, the world is yours.
Yo, what's good everyone? It's Sleek, and I want to talk about the new mid-chapter patch. Now I'm only going to talk about two things that really stuck out to me the most because I just want to make this video as quick as possible. First thing, obviously the new Survivor. Off the rip, I mean, the concept, I'm like, bruh, I was kind of like, wow, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm like, even though we knew Boom Totems is gonna come to the game, yes, we like, obviously we knew that, but it's what they can do that's what I didn't know. Like, what they can do is kind of crazy. Like, I don't know, it's like everyone is complaining about it, but then it's like, like people should just wait a little bit, because the fact that devs could change anything is literally a PTB. But who knows, even if they don't change it, it's like, it's only because, like, when you really think about it, those boon totems is like, don't get me wrong, I have one problem with it, but with those boon totems, it's like they're good, like they are good, but they're just, I don't know, I have a feeling like people, they're like, it's not gonna be like, not everyone is gonna use them when it goes live. I feel like people is obviously using it now because it's PTB, like, why not? But when it goes live, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like people might just use one perk and that's it from it. Circle of healing, like that perk, you know what I'm trying to say, like that perk. But yeah, they might just use that one perk. I mean, Shadow Step is good too, but because it hides their scratch marks, so it's like, I don't know, people might use them, they might not use them. My only problem with these boon totems is that they're like, it's almost unlimited in a way, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, don't get me wrong, I don't want to judge it too much because I feel like there's still some stuff I don't know about the boon totems just yet. But from the looks of it, it looks like you can't, like, survivors, like, how can I say it? It's hard to explain. Like, survivors wouldn't purposely break totems anymore. I feel like survivors wouldn't break it because of the fact that they care about creating the boon totem, so obviously they're not going to break the actual totem, you know what I'm saying? It almost seems like an unlimited undying, you know what I'm trying to say? Because once a killer takes the boon totem out, it's like nothing else. They could re-cleanse, they could re-bless it, you know what I'm trying to say? They could re-bless the totem and then it'll be fine, it'll be up again. So it could basically, so technically it could be up whenever it wants. My only thing is, like, say if, hold on, how do I say this? They could cleanse both dual and hex totems. That's the issue I feel with boon totems. That they could bless both dual and hex totems. If they couldn't bless hex totems, I don't know, like, that would be different, you know what I'm trying to say? I feel a different way about it. But the fact that they could also bless hex totems, that's what makes it a bit more of a problem in my opinion, because it's like it won't go away. It's like a fly that you can't catch, you know what I'm trying to say? It's like it's always gonna be there no matter what. Meanwhile, hex totems, killers hex totems, they could just go, like, they could just turn into boon totems, or they could just, or the survivors could cleanse it, either or. Now, but my only thing is like, say if it's like a boon, say if survivors, say if a killer has a hex totem, right? If a killer has a hex totem and then the survivor turns that hex totem to a boon totem, but then the killer makes the boon totem go away, does the hex totem boot up again, or does it just not happen again? Because if that's the case, if it does start up again, that's kind of good, because that forces survivors to want to cleanse that totem instead of keep turning it into a boon totem. Because the fact that, say if a killer has, like, Hex Devour Hope 3, right? They have 3 stacks on Hex Devour Hope, and if the survivors turn that Hex Devour Hope into a boon totem, and if the killer puts that out, and if the Hex totem is back up again, that will make survivors want to take it out, because the fact that it's Hex Devour Hope 3, like, they all exposed, it's gonna keep flickering. It's almost like a flickering light that's gonna keep happening if they don't cleanse it instead of just turning it into a boon totem, you know? But I still need to figure that out. I need more information about that. I'll probably just wait until I play more games, or until it goes live or anything like that. But yeah, that's how I feel about the new character. I mean, looks okay. I mean, I was hoping that she would look more like a I was hoping she would have more of a darker look. Her look is very just like it's just how it's adorable. You know what I'm trying to say? Like she looks like someone that's like a hugger or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, that's how I feel about the new Star Wars looks and perks. And yeah, let's see what happens when everything goes live. I hope for the best, and I hope everything is just okay. But I mean, let's be real, everything is never okay with this game, bro. I swear. But anyways, on to Deathslinger. Now Deathslinger, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I only played one game with Deathslinger, and from that game, surprisingly, I'm gonna say that I'm not too disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I thought when I read it, don't get me wrong, when I read it, I was psyched. I was mad. I'm not gonna lie. I was upset when I read the patch notes for Deathslinger, because Deathslinger is my character. That's my favorite character in the game. Like I said, the funnest character to play, but I feel like some of that funness got taken away because of the fact that I can't really quick scope no more. That's why I love doing that as Deathslinger. I'm pretty sure every Deathslinger being love do just quick scoping. It's such a satisfying feeling just quick scoping somebody. You know what I'm trying to say? You can't quick scope no more, so it takes like it's like a 1 second delay. You can't just go like pow. You know what I'm trying to say? Like you can't do that no more, which kind of sucks. But I understand for balance reasons, because you gotta really see him, like you gotta actually see him aiming his gun at you. So I understand that, so he won't be too unpredictable anymore. It's so in between with Deathslinger. Like I said, when I first read the patch notes, I'm thinking it's gonna be like a 2.5 second delay. If it was like a 2.5 second delay, I would have been mad, bro. Like I'm over here thinking like it would be cool. Like in my head at that time, I was thinking like, okay, it would be cool if they slow his aim down, right? They could slow his aim down and make his aim like predictable, but they should at least give him like a magazine or something like that. You know what I'm trying to say? So instead of you just aiming and then you one shot, yeah. So like when you aim down and if you miss, right? If you miss one shot, like it'll be like pow. But instead of him instantly reloading, he could just shoot like 3 times, then reload. You know what I'm trying to say? So even though his reload will be slowed down like a lot, he will have 3 shots to actually catch you. So even though his aim is predictable, like him about to shoot you is predictable, if he misses 1 shot, he could shoot a 2nd shot and then shoot a 3rd shot. You know what I'm trying to say? The more you shoot from out of your chain gun, the slower your reload speed is. So if you shoot 1 time and then if you reload afterwards, your reload speed won't be too slow. But if you shoot 2 more times or 1 more time after it slows down a lot. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, does that make sense? So it's almost like Huntress throwing 5 of her hatchets, right? And then she reloads them, because you know, like, reloading the hatchets is gonna take time because of the fact that they're in the side of locker. So she literally has to break chase to go reload her hatchets because the fact that she's slow. You know what I'm trying to say? So I just thought of the idea that it would have been cool to give Deathslinger a magazine, but that's only if his ADS timing or the speed was that slow. You know what I'm trying to say? But it's not even all that slow. He's still playable in my opinion, I guess. I need to play more games with him, but from the looks of it, he seems a bit more playable. I'm not even saying that because of the fact that I won this game, but he seems pretty decent, I guess, in my opinion. I still need to play more games with him. What I don't like at all is that 32 tear radius. That joint needs to go. That joint, no, I'm not down with that at all. I feel like Deathslinger wasn't even all that to begin with. He was just more of a fun killer play. He was just very good in a 1v1, but his map pressure was complete garbage. For his map pressure to be that garbage, and then to add 32 meters on top, to make his tear radius 32 meters, it's not worth it, I feel, because of the fact that that's the whole point of him having a gun to be in a range killer. He's supposed to like sneak up on you in a bit. So say if somebody was to run moderate and abuse, they can actually get up close on a survivor. Like they can actually get pretty decently close to the point where if they aim down their gun and try to shoot that survivor, that their tear radius will be her like very last minute, and they could get the shot on that survivor. I feel like that was a good little reason, that was a good think that was a good reason to make Deathslinger's tear radius 24 meters. Having his tear radius be 32 meters is not. It's no. I'm not definitely not down with that. I feel like they should definitely change that back at least. I feel that's like, I don't know why they did that. His map pressure was not good. That just made it much worse. I won't be surprised if people start running Modern Abuse with Deathslinger. I really won't. But I feel like that just by itself now isn't even worth it, because instead of you having Modern Abuse and being 16 meter tear radius, now you will just have a 24 meter tear radius, because the fact that Deathslinger is now his base tear radius is now 32 meters, which sucks because of the fact that you can't really do that anymore. Even though like most sweats, they would just see you coming anyways. Like they would see you approaching them, especially in the outside map. But other than that, I feel like that concept, or even having the ability to do that and like possibly sneak up on someone and get a shot, I feel like for that concept to be going, it's like that kind of kills a part of him, because I know a lot of people that really play like that. Like they just like to run Modern Abuse and then just sneak up on survivors or try to get a shot on survivors without them even realizing it. Even with his tear radius being 24 meters, you know, it's like that was at least good enough, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know why they did that. They did him pretty dirty with that. I don't know why they did that. But with his cooldown stuff, I guess it's pretty okay. I still need to play more games to like really feel how I feel about it. It's not all that deep, you know what I'm trying to say? It's not like riot worthy at all. But yeah, that's how I feel about the new Survivor and the new patches for Deathslinger. I think the Boom Totems are creative and cool at the same time, but do I have a good feeling that it's gonna be frustrating in the future? Absolutely. But right now, like I said, just those Boom Totems are like the Circle of Healing. That joint, I don't know how I feel about that one. That Shadow Step 2, but it's like I played against people that had Lucky Break, so I'm kind of used to. And plus, if they mix Iron Will with that Shadow Step, that might be a problem. But if they don't have Iron Will and they have Shadow Step, that would be pretty okay, you know what I'm trying to say? Now, I can still see where they're going, you know what I'm trying to say? Like if I just look out, but in the inside map, I don't know, I might just lose them. But the outside map, I might be fine. But yeah, it's 50-50 with everything, like always, how it always tends to be. Let me hear y'all thoughts on this new Survivor and the Deathslinger changes. Y'all like the new Survivor? Y'all like the new Deathslinger changes? Let me hear it in the comment section. I read every single comment y'all post. I read it. If you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. If you're new and you mess with my video, subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Love y'all. Peace. Stay safe. And bye.
To the beat, y'all.
Check it out.
Come on. 1, 2. What you gonna do?